morning, good early morning to especially uh, everyone, and also good afternoon, good evening, because everyone, as of all of you, are from different time zones. And welcome to our grand 7th anniversary of RGT. And I'm Sandipan, the head of events and competitions, and I'm thrilled to be your presenter for today's event. Before we dive into our agenda, let's take a moment to ensure everyone is present and ready to participate today. And just give me a moment, please. Let's let's watch this video, and it is really specially created by our volunteers. And let's dive into this video and see what we did in the past and what we are doing in the present and what we'll be doing in the future from RGT.
So just while the video is playing, let me tell you that's how it all started. With a simple website, just nothing. Like I use one of the website builders for this. Like we haven't had anything, so that was the beginning. Enjoy the video. So that was just like a brief part of the history of RGT, how it all started and how it's going. That's all bit of an outdated video, though. We are be having another video with more new courses or more up to date courses soon. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And Sandipan, could you please play the next video for the
Of course, of course.
2023
And I
recap?
was, yeah, of course. And also, I hope all of you enjoyed and liked the video. It was really, it took a lot of time and effort for our volunteers to create this video. And I really personally liked the video too, and how this journey was started and how we evolved. Thank you everyone for watching. Just give me a minute, please. Let's watch this video, this recap of 2023.
Great. That was the 2023 recap video. I hope you all liked it. It was not the best year for RGT, to be honest. Like in past years, we've had like more courses and events running and published throughout the year. But let me tell you this: for RGT, 2023 was more of a year that we used to reformatting our volunteering system. So we had a lot of updates going on, like on the, let's say, like in the background, like, there were lots of efforts going on into transforming our volunteers, our volunteering team to be more professional, more productive. So it was such a hard year for our volunteers, and also in this year we've announced our new board of directors. So in 2023, I think all of the heads we've got here were officially announced. So Abdelaziz, Murtaza, Sandipan, and Julieta were announced as the heads of departments. So again, I'm quite thrilled and really happy that you're part of our team, and I'm sure you will do great things. So looking forward to the next years together. Yep, and thank you,
In the video,
Sandipan.
yes, please, of course. Right now, I would request Mr. Youssef, founder and president of RGT, Robotics and Talent, please deliver some speech and talk about your experiences and your.
Is it my turn?
Can you hear me?
Is it
Am I
my turn
audible?
now?
Yeah, yeah, it's your
uh,
turn.
okay.
I know you're
Since we're
waiting for
just
that.
like the team, and to be honest, I didn't prepare anything for this, but let me maybe give you a brief introduction about how RGT started. We already have like a more detailed one in the interview I've had with Sandipan, which will be published in a few days. So RGT was began with a small idea. If you asked me like 7 years 7 years ago, like, did I ever think that this small project I was doing in my free time would like reach all of those schools, educational institutes, users all over the world? I'd say no, that's impossible. I didn't think any of those things were like, I was not sure whether RGT would be a successful project or not. So I started RGT in a pretty dark phase of my life. It was just after one of the projects I did, like the I think that I dedicated everything to was discontinued, and then I just started RGT to. I want to feel good about myself, so I just wanted to do anything that make me feel okay. You could do something. Your dreams could come true, and then we started RGT. RGT started as an online robotics platform for free competitions. So we started by creating competitions, not courses. We've had like a few online free competitions in 2017 and 2018, and then listening to the feedback from users. A lot of them were asking, okay, could you just like provide us with curriculums that we could use to teach the students throughout the training period for the competition, like, or things like that. And that's how RGT started. We created our first course in no, sorry, it was a camp. We created our first camp in 2017. No, 2018. It was a trick or treat. So you all know like the trick or treat camp we got here. That's the oldest thing we've had. We started this camp 2018. So it was the camp followed by the online competition. And we had a lot of teams participating from Mexico this year, and it was a pretty successful event. After this, just like we created another courses, did a few more collaborations with different organizations, and that's how it all started. Let me tell you, RGT is not just the story of me doing like something, or it's not only my idea. It's all the efforts of the volunteers participating and putting a lot of time and effort into this. Like we could have never reached those numbers, although those great milestones without those great volunteers who've joined our team since 2017 until this day, from all different levels: junior volunteers, project volunteers, head volunteers, everyone. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and you're great people, and thanks for the great contribution you're doing to the education robotics community and into the world. Uh, we could have never reached this without you, and like what I'm really aiming for, or what I'm really doing, is that I'm just trying to make the world a better place with that small effect that I'm doing. Just while I'm scrolling into social media, seeing one like robotics center, robotics institute, sharing a picture of a kid smiling while building one of our building instructions or using one of our curriculums. That just changes my mood for weeks. Believe me, it's just like so good. Thinking about the small thing that you're doing is contributing to other people's lives, not only students but teachers, founders, the heads of organizations, all of those people who are being able to have a better life due to our platform and curriculums. So Sandipan,
Yeah.
please, let's not just break all the milestones now. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, the other side.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Other
I'm
direction.
ready.
So start from the classroom courses slide. Yeah. Yep, this one. Oh, yeah. Right. So it's our 7th anniversary. So I first of all I want to thank you all for attending. Our dear heads of volunteers, Murtaza, Abdelaziz, Sandipan, Julieta, and also our dear visitor and my dear friend Eduardo, the founder of RoboJam, and all of the people who are watching this video later. Thank you all for watching and for attending. So, since it's our 7th anniversary, let me break to you some records and numbers. I don't like to talk a lot. Let's just say numbers for now. This year, we've reached 1,643 schools, educational institutes, robotics clubs using our classroom courses and camps. And this number is only between 2019 and 2023. So a great number. Shout out to the classroom and camps development team for this great effort. Thank you. Those are from 94 different countries. So just also a great number. Also this year we've reached 227 free lessons, activities, building instructions, learning resources, exclusively available on RGT zones, with a total of over 5,000 lessons and pages of content. So those lessons are available on desktop and mobile, of course, 100% free, as all of our resources. And I want to thank you all, and I want to thank Murtaza for his vision into adding a variety of platforms to our website. So till now, we got activity zones, or we just called zones for microbit. Thank you, Murtaza. Lego Mindstorms EV3, Weedy 2.0, Spike Prime, Spike Essential, Arduino, our latest zone. Thanks, Abdelaziz. RoboMind, Virtual Robotics Toolkit. What else? Yeah, I think we got those 8 zones now. As I told you, with a total of I forgot the number, but we just like have a total of 5,000 pages. So thank you all for the great effort. So 4 classroom courses, as you could have seen in the previous slide, we got a bunch of classroom courses ready. So those are like the picture. This picture includes like classroom courses we've had since the starting of RGT until now. So do you all see this Robo Arts course? That was the first like classroom course we've had with the proper classroom course formation. It was published in 2019, I guess, early 2019, like January 2019. That was the first like official classroom course we've had. So let's see more numbers. This great number we have here. 388,114. So this number is for our page visitors throughout the past few years. Also, this is from 2019 till the present. So in 2024, we're aiming to reach 500,000 visitors, which is a great number, and can't wait to reach it. Just thinking about it, that all of those visitors who come from 172 countries are just accessing your website and learning just a new piece of information. It's just a great thing. Just thinking about it and imagining it, you could have made like someone days great, someone have like a great day just by learning a new thing. So thank you all. Thanks to all of our dear volunteers. Here is like a map. You could see it here for the current countries and areas using RGT like platform. That's only for the website. So RoboApp is not even included in this. So as you can see, we're actually like a global platform. Thank you all for this. Yep. As I just said, with Murtaza's vision, we were able to implement more content and a variety of platforms in our website. So we got Scratch, we got Microbit, we got Arduino, VRT, Bricklink Studio, Python, MyStores EV3, RoboMind, LDD, Spike Prime, Spike Essential, Weeds 2.0, and our latest curriculum for VexCode VR. Well, thank you all for everything. Like, I really don't know what to say. I can't even believe it. We have reached 7 years now. 7 years of great work and dedication and making the world a better place.
Thank you, Mr. Youssef, for your great words. We loved it. And I would invite RGT head volunteers to speak a little and describe their experiences and their perspective. So I will call one by one. Now it's time for Murtaza, and let me tell you, he's RGT's educational director in present, and I would invite Murtaza to speak something about yourself and everything you'd like to express. Mic to you, Murtaza.
Thank you, Sandipan, for your kind words and introduction. Thank you, Youssef, for taking us through the journey of how Robots Got Talent came in. My name is Murtaza, and I am volunteering as a Robot Got Talent Education Director. I live in the UAE. I previously have worked for a decade in education robotics with the Lego Education Partner and a lot of other robotic platforms. Firstly, I cannot thank Yusuf enough for giving me this opportunity, this responsibility of an education director. I, in fact, came across this platform of Robots Get Talent through a friend. She is one of the partner programs from Virtual Robotics Toolkit, Priyanka. And if Priyanka, if you listen to this later, hi. She introduced me to this platform and the great work Yusuf does, and I had been following Yusuf's work and RGT's work for some time till Yusuf came up and he said, why don't you join us as a volunteer?" And honestly, the courses which I've seen on the platform has tremendous value in terms of right from a starter point to how do you go advanced. Where do you move after you have looked at the few basic activities in the uh, prime programming and Spike Essentials, where the software itself does not have a journey mapping done. It just has different themes, curriculum. So this has been a very, very strong point of Robots Got Talent's curriculum, and how it gives a variety in terms of right from a microbit Arduino course to all the way to things like Design Studio, Lego Digital Designer, Studio 2.0, RoboMinds, and so on. Uh, my personal contribution over the last year has been the microbit course. So microbit is a small chip designed by BBC Radio. I came across in 2019. It's technically a non-profit organization which was partnered with 19 different organizations. And in the UK, they gave one for free to every student. Because of that, there was a kind of movement which developed. Now, I look at microbit as a sweet spot between a Raspberry Pi and an Arduino. But the challenge was that because it was a non-profit, there was not a lot of curriculum designed around it. Especially, uh, I got a lot of requests from schools where they wanted to teach United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the computer science ICT concepts. So no, I decided to map all of them together into 17 different lessons, each topic taking a concept of the ICT, but also then taking an SDG goal. And you'd be able to see that in the microbit course as well as the camps. Hopefully, going forward, we will have more of these courses and theme-based platforms. Like now, we only have the Make code, which is the drag and drop, but we could look at Python and other courses on there. One interesting course which I am right now looking and studying, and I would love to integrate that with Robots Got Talent, is a course by MIT, which is called How to Make Almost Anything. And it's a 20-week course where you look at different aspects of making. So one day it could be a 3D printing, the other day it's electronic design and programming. And a lot of that learning, what I've learned from there is uh, the urge to move towards an open source program because it's more sustainable, it's more useful, and in today's time there is a lot of open source programs available right from programming platforms as well as the hardware platforms. So we look at ESP32 programming blocks now. ESP32 has a lot of different options. We're going to look at that, and to do all of these this great work now, especially with Gen AI coming in and so many platforms, I do request all of you who are watching this video to come and volunteer a few hours to even just give us some inputs in terms of how do you want the content to be developed, what do you want to see from the platform. We have this unique system in Robots Get Talent, DPL LTP, which is for design to program. But I want to call it today, how can we discover? So not just discover robots, but how do we discover each other as as a team? How do we build and learn together? How do we build relationships? So robotics is a great way. Now, if you have ever been to first Lego League or World Robotics Olympiad, you can see that energy uh, in terms of that in-person competition. So how do we build that relationship? How do we learn together? Cooperate. There's a term which is called competition, where we can cooperate in terms of competitions also, and how we can together design better lessons, better programs. In 2024, as I mentioned, we are looking at having a lot more resources and more partnerships with different organizations who have team-based competition as well as worldwide competitions. So we are open to partnerships, designing content around that for schools to then get started, organizations to get started. Uh, and to do all of this over the last 7 years, it wouldn't have been possible without Youssef and his team. And especially over the last year, I've talked to Abdelaziz and his commitment with the content development team to really make an impact, understand the pedagogy part of how teaching and learning happens through robotics. And I'm I really wish we had more of the worldwide community come and volunteer, spend time, give us feedback. of no, right from finding some typo errors to even asking us what could we add to make the learning better for the students, to make the world a much more better place, using robotics as a tool to provide that kind of education. Um, in the end, I would again want to thank Yusuf for his dedication, moving from Egypt to New Zealand and taking all of us together. He's always been a polite gentleman, always understanding, and a really great leader to work with. So thank you for giving this opportunity to me, and looking forward to 2024 to help and be more involved in the journey. Thank you, and back to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Murtaza. Oh, excuse me, Sandipan. Let me first
Sure,
thank
sir.
Murtaza for his great words. Uh, you are a great addition to our team, and it's always a pleasure working with you. Someone with your experience and your background, just like joining our team, that's a great thing for me. And also the effort that you're doing in more of the managerial part, it's so appreciated. So one of the videos we have playing in the background was how you contributed to the classroom courses in collaboration with Abdelaziz, making them more, let's say, flexible, improving the for the sorry, just improving the user interface in general and improving the content and everything. So, like the best thing about Morta's role is that he's collaborating with all different departments. So, course development team, the translation team, and soon also the events and competitions team. So, thanks, Mortaza, for all the great work you're doing. And again, it's always a pleasure working with you. Thank you. Back to you, Sandipan.
Thank you. Thank you, Murtaza, for your amazing speech. And I am amazed by your speech and your efforts too. Thank you for providing and trying to make one a better place with your experience and knowledge. Thank you so much. Now it's time for Abdelaziz Mohamed. And let me tell you that he is the head of the course development team, and he is already doing a great job. And I would like him to speak a little about his experience and his perception about this. And please, mic to you, Abdelaziz. Please speak a little and deliver speech.
Thank you, Sandipan. Thank you all. I'm very grateful to be a part of this organization. It's been very nice working with you all. I prepared a speech today. I shall begin. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed team members, cherished user and esteemed founder, as we gather here today to celebrate the 7th anniversary of RGT, I am honored to stand before you as the head of the course development team. Today we commemorate not only the passage of time, but the incredible journey of innovation, education, and empowerment that RGT has undertaken. Central to RGT's success is our dedicated course development team, comprised of passionate volunteers who work tirelessly to create engaging and informative content. Their commitment to excellence is the driving force behind the impact we have achieved, as they strive to deliver high-quality educational resources that captivate and inspire young learners. Over the years, we have witnessed the evolution of classroom courses, adapting to the changing landscape of education and technology. From traditional classroom settings to virtual learning, RGT has remained at the forefront, pioneering new approaches to teaching and learning. Our commitment to innovation ensures that we continue to meet the needs of learners everywhere, empowering them to succeed in ever-changing world. As someone has been privileged to work as a course developer at RGT for the past 3 years, I personally experience the transformative power of our platform. Every day, I am inspired by the diversity of educational platforms we utilize, from Lego Mindstorm to Arduino and General Python. Our dedication to introducing new platforms reflects our commitment to providing learners with, with comprehensive and dynamic educational experience. One of the hallmarks of RGT is the introductions of zones, which break down complex curricula into smaller topic-specific lessons. These zones play a crucial role in diversifying our platforms, providing users, both educational institutes and individuals, with the flexibility to explore different areas of interest at their own pace by fostering culture of exploration and discovery. We empower learners to unlock their full potential and pursue their passion with confidence. Looking ahead, RGT remains steadfast in our commitment to innovate and excellence. As we celebrate our past achievements, we also look forward to the future, where we will continue to expand our reaches, enhance our offering, and inspire the next generation of innovators and problem solvers. Together, we will shape a bright tomorrow where every child has the opportunity to thrive and succeed. And finally, a message to all RGT volunteers from different departments and levels. Thank you for your dedication and support. We have accomplished a lot together, and I look forward to even more. Here's to 7 years more of innovation. Thank you all. Yeah. Again,
Abdelaziz.
thank you all. Thank you, Youssef, for this nice opportunity. Thank you, Murtaza. Thank you, Sandipan, and thank you, Eduardo, for joining us today. I am very grateful to be working with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abdelaziz. And let me just like express how grateful am I for the effort that you've been doing with RGT in the past 3 years. Like you're one of the most hardworking individuals I've met in my life. Just how quickly you're getting adapted to like new conditions, to new sets, to new platforms, and at the same time you're really dedicated into your work. So really appreciate this, and you're a great leader for your team, and just keep up the great job. And let me again say, Abdelaziz worked on the Arduino curriculum for about a year and a half, so that's a great thing. One of the most like difficult courses for us to work on. So thank you, Abdelaziz, for working on this curriculum and for all of the classroom courses that you've been developing in the past 3 years. Thanks for leading the course development team. And again, like it's a great having you on board. Please, like, you could continue, Sandipan.
Yes, thank you so much, Abdelaziz. Yeah, we are inspired by your work and efforts. Thank you so much for your incredible speech. It's time for Julieta, Brenda, our head of RGT translation team. And it is unfortunate that Julieta won't be able to present today in person, but she already pre-recorded a video and will be virtually present today with us. So let's see her glimpse of that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Julieta. Sorry because today I cannot be with you, but I would record some words to, be near, we can say. So, first of all, I'm delighted to have the opportunity to lead this incredible translation team. Before we begin, I will like to tell you a little bit about me. So I have been working in educational robotic for over 10 years, 11 years, I think. And it's a field that fills me with excitement because it combines my two passions, education and technology. Additionally, it's a project that I truly believe in, because I think that is providing tools to current students, and in a way, it's creating a promising future. As you can imagine, being able to reach other countries is a real gift. Translation plays a fundamental role in global communication. By translating our courses into languages such as Spanish, Turkish, Greek, and Italian, we can reach a more diverse audience and ensure that our content is accessible to people from different cultures and linguistic backgrounds. But, well, translation is not without challenges. So, let me highlight some of the main challenges we can face during the translation process, from cultural adaptations to linguistic precision. Each translation project presents its obstacles. It's crucial to address this challenge with creativity, collaboration, to ensure that the original message is effectively conveyed in the target language. As a volunteer in course translation, I have the opportunity to face these challenges firsthand. I have translated some courses on the Robot Got Talent platform, and each experience has been unique and enriching. During my time, I've learned the importance of accuracy, coherence, cultural sensitivity, and, well, each translation, as we have said, presents an opportunity to connect with people from around the world and obviously facilitate their learning. To sum up, translation is a powerful tool for reaching a wider audience and promoting intercultural communication. I'm really, really excited to work with all of you to face challenges and overcome any obstacles that may arise. So, thank you for allowing me to be part of this incredible team. And, well, let's do great things together. Thank you so much and have a good time. Bye.
Well, I want to thank Julieta for recording this video, although she was not able to attend like in person. But thanks for recording this video, and thanks to all of our project volunteers who've been putting a lot of effort into translating RGT curriculums into different languages. So, as Julieta said, we got courses translated into Turkish, Italian, Greek, Spanish, and also Arabic, which is not released yet, but we got courses translated to Arabic and more courses translated into Spanish. So just want to thank Julieta again for the great effort she's doing. She's one of the best course translation volunteers we've ever had, and she is a great leader to this team. I remember she translated one of the classroom courses we got from English to Spanish in just like 2 days, which is like a high score for us. Like no one ever like translated the course this accurate in 2 days. So thanks, Julieta, for the efforts that you're doing, and welcome to the team. You're the newest member to our board of directors here. So she has been the director of the translation team for about 2 months now. So thank you and welcome on board. And shout out to all of our translation volunteers all over the world. Thank you all for the great effort you're doing to help us reach more audience. Please continue, Sandipan.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Mr. Youssef, for your speech and for your. So, hello to all the respected and valued members, enthusiasts, and everyone today who are present here. And I am Sandipan, as you already know, and as you already talked before. I am honored to stand before to you, not only as the head of events and competitions, but also as a passionate researcher for the transformative power of robotics, AI, and STEM education. At RGT, our mission is not just to organize events and competitions, but to ignite a spark within each of us, especially the students or the learners, and a spark of curiosity, innovations, and limitless potential. We believe in the power of robotics, AI, and STEM to shape the future, to solve complex challenges, and to create a world where technology serves humanity in unprecedented ways. Allow me to share a brief glimpse into my personal journey. From a young age, I have been captivated by the possibilities of technology, and I have witnessed fir- firsthand how robotics and AI have the possibilities and power to transcend boundaries, to push the limits of what we once thought possible. And although, as all of you know, that 15 years ago, the possibilities and resources were very, very, very limited. Even if we didn't have a smartphone with everyone. So through RGT, I have had the privilege of challenging these passion interactions of guiding aspiring minds who are learning or trying to learn or leading their journey on robotics and STEM field on their own journeys of discovery and innovation. Since the International Summer Camp, I had participated as a speaker uh, with the help of Mr. Youssef and his opportunities and his help. I have always had wonderful experiences with RGT and the team. And also, I would like to especially thank Mr. Youssef again for this incredible opportunity. And I'm thankful to him and everyone in the team. Also, Abdelaziz, Murtaza, Eduardo, Diego, and I have met for till now. And I also especially want to mention that very exciting news to all of you that we collaborated with RoboJam online and in-person events, and they are going to organize one of the biggest event or largest event in Mexico, and we are really excited about that. And I personally talked and was present in that collaborating meeting, so that's why I just mentioned about that. And in closing, I urge each of you to harness the power within you and the power to imagine, to create, and to innovate. Together, let us continue to push the boundaries of what is possible and to inspire the next generation of thinkers, doers, dreamers, and also the learners. Remember, the future belongs to those who dare to dream, as as we all know, and to those who are unafraid to turn those dreams into reality. And thank you so much. And I am closing right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandipan, for your great words. And also, I just wanted to introduce you first, but you just rushed into your speech. So, just Sandipan is a great individual and a great volunteer who've been putting a lot of effort into the robotics community and the educational and competitive robotics community in general. So one of the events that he was managing was the International Robotics Summer Camp. That was in 2021, I guess. He put a lot of effort into this online event, and it was a great event. We also had Eduardo as one of the speakers there. So it was a pretty successful event, and that's how we first started, or let's say combined the events and competitions teams into one big team led by the great and talented Sandipan. Thanks a lot for the efforts that you've been doing throughout the past years, and thanks for managing this event too. Also, I can be thankful enough to for you attending this event and managing it, although the emergency is gone now for you. So really appreciate your efforts and really appreciate your attendance. Thanks again, Sandipan, and it's a pleasure working with you. So just you could continue, please. Thank you.
Thank you. The video is playing. It will be.
Nah, you could just skip it if you want.
No worries, just few
Okay.
seconds.
Yeah.
Then
I know you were really proud about this event. It was really good.
it was good, of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm quite excited to like arrange this event again, more of an online and an in-person event.
Of course, we will.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
We are already having plans.
Yep.
So
We had a lot of Easter eggs in the interview we've had. I don't know if we're gonna upload this as a podcast or just an interview, but there's a lot of Easter eggs there. So, celebrating our 7th anniversary, I can't be thankful enough to all of the volunteers who've joined our team in the past years and who are currently in our team. So, project volunteers, junior volunteers, head volunteers, especially those who joined our team in in our early years of establishment. So the things were not that organized, and things were not that not I won't call it not organized, but was not as big as it is now. So currently with our volunteering system, we are willing to contribute more into our volunteers by providing them free courses, free resources. So we've already had courses for the course translation team where they get like taught different talents, different aspects, things that would help them in their professional life other than the networking opportunities they would get like by contributing to the mission with RGT. So I'm just welcoming everyone to join our team. And yep, thanks again to all the volunteers we've had throughout the past years. Also, another, like, I don't know if I should say this or not, but uh, I'm planning to reach a total of 100 volunteers throughout next year. So it's just a great number. It's not that big, but because we currently have a total of 30 volunteers in our team. So uh yeah, just a few more to go, but I can't wait to have like a bigger team and a more powerful team. So it's all thank you and thanks to the head volunteers for their great speeches. It's always a pleasure working with you and yeah, you're all doing a great job, and you're leaving like you're contributing to a great mission of education, the mission of sharing knowledge. So yeah, I think that's everything I should say. So, Sandipan, please continue. Thank you.
so right now I would like to specially mention something which we can never forget, uh, which we can never forget even from our heart, from our mind, and also from our RGT family, that we lost two of our very uh, important marketing team. One was marketing team head and one was marketing team volunteer, but both were very active with their works. And we lost Angela Hafner, who was head of the IGT marketing team, and we lost her on 2020. Uh, I mean, we are really unfortunate to lost her, but she was doing really a great job, and we can't forget her efforts. We can't forget what she did for us, what she did for RGT, and what she did for everything. And also the Patrick, who was marketing manager, and also he did a lot of work, and he was really very visionary, and he was also very energetic person. But we also lost him while doing work with us actively, and we really want to thank them again and their family too, and also want to wish and bless them, so, and also pray to God that so that they live rest in peace. Thank you again, and we are just telling this just because they left a lot of impacts on us. That's why we cannot forget and we can't arrange any meeting without them or event without them. So we must uh, admit their efforts and their continuous activities with us, what helped us come and evolve today, what we are today. So thank you so much for that.
So yeah, that's a great message, Sandipan. We'd love to thank Angela and Patrick, the volunteers who are no longer with us here. So they did a great effort, and the impact that they've left in the world is really appreciated. So I want to really thank those like pure souls for the efforts that they've took to the education robotics community and to RGT and to our mission. Um, yeah, like not trying to be like emotional or anything. They're just great individuals, and the impact that they left in the world is still there, and it's always like motivating for us, and it's encouraging us to work more, just to uh, like contribute to the memory and
Now we will be talking about our partners and collaborators. Let's talk. I see to invite Mr. Eduardo, who is founder of RoboJam International, and we also had worked with him for a long time. And I personally met him before too. So please, Eduardo, uh, have a little brief introduction with, about you and your organization and your motives, mindsets. Please talk a little back to you, please.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction, Sandipan. I hope you can hear me well. I'm here in the outside because I mean it's morning time here in Mexico. Beautiful weather. It's actually starting to drizzle a little bit, but I just picture myself here in the outside, in the outdoors. So first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for that introduction. Um, RoboJam has a very similar story to RGT in the sense that we just started without thinking. We were becoming what we became. We started with something in mind, something very simple. We started with during the pandemic. We're a pandemic baby. RoboJam is a pandemic entrepreneurship where we actually. I was I during the pandemic. I started participating in virtual competitions, and I decided there were some of the virtual competitions I was participating at. They were great, but I didn't agree with some of the things they were doing, right? Especially with the prices and with the teams and how they were restrictive in so many ways about even the rules. So I was like, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. I've been doing this. I mean, I started doing educational robotics as a coach since 2010. So I'm like, I've been in this for more than 10 years at the moment, and there has to be a better way to do it. I actually got together with a friend of mine, and we were, brainstorming about different ideas, and we were going to do first um, like innovation projects, a competition for innovation projects and all that. That idea, unfortunately, we were not able to make it. He had other commitments, so we pushed it to the side. I'm like, you know what? While you figure your things out, I'm going to start with this. I have this idea for competitions that I have to. I really didn't want to make my own competition. I pitched these ideas to other competitions, and they never got me an in. They never allow me to collaborate with them um, to do the competition, like the challenges in their competition. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. I'll figure it out. I That's how we did our first virtual competition in 2020 in October 31st. Right, Halloween is we're a Halloween baby too, so it's kind of funny when you start saying that your first camp was the trick or treat camp with RGT because we are a Halloween baby as well. We started in October 31st of 2020. So for us, uh, that date is special in so many ways. And that's how in 2020 we decided we were going to do this. and I did it by myself, no partners. Like I was on one show. I tried to do everything by myself, which was great. We have 96 registered robots at that time, and that was great. And that was great for the first time. But I'm like, there has to be another way. I'm going to start inviting international teams. I got in contact with somebody in India. Uh, he helped me out at that moment, Jay. So thank you, Jay. He's no longer uh, with us, but he help us out a lot at the moment. That's how we contacted Jenny Liu from the Philippines. She directs RoboJam Asia with a lot of the Filipino teams that have been part of the competition. Well, also Oliver Gushek, RoboJam Slovenia, that we are doing also uh, RoboJam Europe. So that's how we started. We started like looking for people to collaborate with. Long story short, 2021. I mean, I was already in contact with Joseph and RGT through Facebook and through some of the international communities, and RGT reached out for that seminar, and that's it. That was the beginning of this beautiful friendship, this beautiful partnership, and that's how we've been collaborating since then. RoboJam never ever thought that was going to be an international competition with presence in so many countries. Right now, we have organized competitions in at least 15 different countries, especially virtual. We have organized um, in person competitions already in Ecuador, Peru, Mexico, and Colombia. So, and this year we're organizing RoboJam Nations, which we are going to be hosting 135 teams, especially Mexican teams, most of them, and also some Colombian teams. Last year we had RoboJam Latin America, which was 170 registered robots from Peru, Ecuador, Mexico, and Colombia. So our presence is mostly in Latin America. However, we also have presence in Europe and Asia, especially in the Philippines, and in Europe, Central Europe, and a little bit of Eastern Europe into Slovenia and so on. So that's RoboJam in a nutshell. We are there, so please go to our website, robojam.live, and be part of this. I mean, we have there the calendar of events. One of the beautiful things of this partnership um, has helped us out with was is the fact that RGT actually redesigned our website recently. So that beautiful website you're going to see, it's all RGT's creation. So thank you for that. And the other thing is that since we've been partnering, not only doing a partnership for the courses, so there also a section for RoboJam courses with the different platforms, uh, and kind of they're directed towards the RoboJam challenges, but also we are doing different things like in our website. Also, our uh, competition scoring system was developed by also RGT, and that's how we're going to be able to post that all the scores in real time in a so much better way now. We used to do it very manually through forms, and right now it's going to be so much more professional, and we're thankful for that. So thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Murtaza, Abdelaziz, Sandy, and everybody who's been part of the team. Eh, Julieta, mil gracias también. I'm saying that in Spanish because I have to thank Julieta because I know she's been part of the translation team. Everything we had in our website was, I have it in English and Spanish, but I have to put everything at the same time. And I know she was part of the team translating and helping out in making that transition. Now it's automated. If you have your English browser, you will see it in English. If you have your Spanish browser, you will see it in Spanish. So that's something RGT made possible. And I mean, to be honest, that's one of the beautiful things of this. Also, being able, I have to be very thankful to be able also to expose and promote RGT here in Latin America, especially here in Mexico. Right now, I've been here in Mexico for the last 6, 7 months, and it hasn't been easy. It's a completely different market, and I have something. I haven't shared this with anybody yet. Yesterday was the most wonderful day. We got news that RoboJam is officially a trademark here in Mexico. We got actually our registration yesterday. We got our registration yesterday. So that's something new. So we're trademark here in Mexico as well. It was a 6 month process, but we finally got it. So I'm very, very excited, very happy about that. So thank you. That's it. I'm not going to say anymore. Thank you, everybody. I hope this is one of the first collaborations, and I know it's not going to be the last. Is a partnership that is uh, going to last for a while. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and everybody who's watching this, please go to our RoboJam website, robojam.live, our social media in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, just at RoboJam Live, and you will find us there and be part of the RoboJam family. Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot for your great speech, Eduardo. Uh, like, first of all, I want to congratulate you in getting your trademark registered in Mexico. Great news. I'm really happy to hear this. And also, let me like share with you a few things about like with people watching the video and with our team here. Eduardo is just like a great person to work with. Like, I really like find him as a member of our team, a member of RGT, and I think he sees me also as a member of RoboJam, and that's the best thing about our collaboration. So our collaboration with RoboJam is quite important for me because both of us kind of having the same mission and the same vision of making robotics for everyone. So the best thing about RoboJam is that it's kind of a non-profit organization too, which is great. So both of us are contributing to educational and competitive robotics community into different ways, and that's why we chose this collaboration. It's quite interesting, and I'm proud of this collaboration and got great plans for it. Really happy to work with you, Eduardo, and with your great team for RoboJam all over the world, and best of luck for RoboJam Nations, your next international event. I'm sure it will be a great event, and looking forward to more and more collaborations together and projects that we could assist each other with. Uh, I'm sure that within just a few years, RoboJam would be one of the world's like most powerful and biggest international box competitions. That's what I see from your vision. That's what I see from the dedication you got into the events and the dedication you put into everything. And you're a great person. So thanks, Eduardo. Thanks, my dear friend. It's always great working with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And please continue, Sandipan.
Yes, I would also like to specially thank Mr. Eduardo because he's already attending from very early morning time. So it's really honor to have you here. And thank you so much for that because you are already connected from 5:30 a.m. So that's really a little bit hectic for you. But yeah, thank you so much again for especially that. Diego, I would like to mention about Diego Galvez, who is founder of Not Just Bricks, and uh, he also worked with us for a long time, and we had a great time with him. I'd like I would like to invite him to speak a little if he is available.
Hello everyone, this is Diego Galvez, founder of the Not Just Break platform. First of all, let me congratulate the Robot Got Talent team for its 7th anniversary. You guys are doing an amazing work, amazing effort that you're putting in, preparing all the materials that you share in the platform, in the website, preparing building instructions, programming instructions, course lessons of the different educational sets at the different level. And the most important thing is that you are keeping it free, so it's accessible for anyone that wants to explore this world of educational robotic. You know, teachers all around the world, I'm pretty sure they will find all the content that you have on the platform very useful to prepare their lessons. Personally, I can share a little bit of the Not Just Brick projects and how we end up collaborating with the Robots Got Talent team. The Not Just Brick project was created around 2012, basically because when I wanted to do more projects beyond the 12 that came in at that moment in the original We Do 1.0 set, I couldn't find much online. In comparison to the different projects that you could find using the Lego Mindstorm sets, no? The EV3 or the NXT. It's because of that that I start doing my own projects, preparing building instructions at the beginning just by taking photos, later on using software to create a PDF in a detailed way so the students can follow it. And that's when I wanted also to share those new projects with the world. So I started sharing my projects in Facebook groups that were about educational robotics. I create my own website, and it's in that it's at that moment that I met Youssef, the founder of the Robots Got Talent platform. He contacted me, and then we decided why we don't share your projects on the Robots Got Talent platform. That sounds very interesting to me because I wanted to more people start knowing the work I was doing now with the We Do 2.0 set, which is the one we have here. And also, if somehow I could help providing this new content, which at that moment they didn't have much for elementary school, working with the We Do set. So I think that was a perfect match, and we start collaborating and sharing some of my projects completely free, and they also later on start building lessons around those projects. So that was, as I said, that was a perfect match, and I think we did a great team. I really enjoy this collaboration, and I hope we keep it for a long time. Well, I guess I cannot say anything else. Just congratulate the team again. Wish you all the best. Keep up the good work, and I think I'm pretty sure you will keep this amazing effort that you guys are doing, and in 1 year we will be celebrating the 8th anniversary. So all the best, and see you soon.
Thank
So
you.
here we want to thank
Okay.
all
Compliment.
of our collaborators from all over the world. So those are all the different collaborations we've had throughout the years with different organizations for different events, competitions, and classroom courses. So thank you all.
So now let's talk about our top users who use our platform, our courses, and everything the most, even the Robo app. So let's see one by one. And also, what's this video?
So just like a brief introduction about this video is quite important and emotional for us. This is actually a real video where we used AI to just like select or to randomly select a few of the course hosting requests answers, like for the reasons of course hosting requests. So those are just like randomly selected ones. We only got 50 here. So just seeing the amount of not the amount of, but the I really don't know what to say, but just seeing change that we're making in the world and how people are imaging our classroom courses and how we're actually helping people, helping students, instructors, educators, and just everyone to have a great experience from different countries, from different backgrounds. It's just a great thing. So I hope you all enjoyed this video.
Okay, let's watch the video. Thank you for watching the video. I hope all of you liked it. and the feedbacks from different countries, regions, and the students of their from their batch.
To be honest, that's really a great video. When I watched it for the first time, it's great just imagining how people from different countries, or why do educators or principals choose to use RGT classroom courses. So that's just a great thing. I've also noticed we got like a few requests from people from different learning disabilities, or just like difficult learning difficulties, or like just difficulties. And I really appreciate this. I hope we were able to make the education, or like the learning and teaching process easier. So thanks to all of our users, classroom course hosters, camps hosters, competitions and events participants, collaborators. Thanks to everyone. Please continue, Sandipan.
Hi, my name is Coach Cosico from the Robotics and Programming Guild of the Philippines. We've been participating in robotics competitions, among them RoboJam. We discovered that Robots Got Talents and RoboJam are helping hand in hand to help teachers and students to learn more about robotics. Robots Got Talents have lots of lessons that help us to become a better team, which led to winning us more awards. We hope to see more participants joining RoboJam, as it becomes a lot easier in learning about robotics through the help of Robots Got Talents.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Queen from Nigeria. Oh, I'm so elated to be here. I would like to specially thank Robots Got Talent for this opportunity to speak to millions of people. Thank you so much, Robot Got Talent. I do not take this opportunity for granted. But before I go into the business of today, I would like to give you a short story about myself and how I ventured into teaching, into coding and robotics club. I was an ICT teacher for 8 years in a particular school. But then at a point I was not fulfilled anymore. I just felt there are more kids out there that need to know more about computer. So I decided to quit my job as a classroom ICT teacher, and then I went into coding and robotics. This year will make it 5 years that I ventured into this career of mine, and I must tell you that it has really been challenging, adventurous, and above all really exciting for me. Really exciting, especially when you see children create things and how happy they become seeing their work coming to life. Like, oh my god, could I actually do this? That has really been my pick. That has really been my joy. That has been what has been keeping me in this field. Okay, what do? I run a code club in Nigeria, and we go to different schools during the week to teach children how to use the computer, how to use softwares like Scratch, HTML, CSS, just the beginner language, just to introduce them to coding. We create things like story presentation, animation, whatever you can think of. If you can think of it, you can do it. That's my policy in my club. So that has really been a good driving force for the kids. So with that, they believe that, oh, if I can think it, I can do it. Yeah, so in robotics part, we use Lego. We are still growing actually, so we don't really have much of the robotics kits. So we use Lego and we also use microbits in my code club. And the thing is, with Lego, in fact, sometimes in some new schools, like some secondary schools, college that I introduced the Lego to, immediately they saw the blocks, they were like, this is meant for kids. But when they started building things like aeroplane, roller coaster, alien, different automobile, they were like, wow, this is not as simple as it looks. But at the end of it, they get to see that, oh, okay, we can try something new. We can actually create things out of blocks, out of joining tiny pieces together, and then you have an image that is so amazing. And it has really been a great one for me. It has really been a great one. And I'll tell you about my challenges in robotics club. And the thing is, in my club right now we have 4 Lego We Do kits. And now Lego We Do is no longer selling, so we are looking at going into other parts of Lego. The challenge is that kids cannot really afford those blocks. They cannot really afford those robotic kits. So if we don't go with us, you hardly see kids working with things like that. So you can't say, okay, a school, okay, I've established a club in the school, so the school should continue, should build on it. They cannot, because even schools are not ready to invest into such, because nobody's willing to be responsible if anything goes wrong with the kids. So what they do, they rather have people outside to do that job. But since I am passionate about it, I go to schools, the schools that I can visit every week. I go there, and then we create things. In Africa, robotics in Africa, I would say we are getting there. Though we are not there yet, we are getting there. In Africa, let's say we have not really bought that idea that robots is the in thing now in the world. This is the 21st century, and robots are out there. Robots can do lots more. So we still believe that, oh, it's not really something that we should invest much on. But we are coming up. We are really coming up. Some organizations are coming out to help us, but we are not really there yet, like it is in the Western world. We are not really there yet when it comes to robotics. Okay, I would like to talk about Robots Got Talent. Oh my God, in this journey of mine, I cannot do without Robots Got Talent. They have really been helpful. They have really been my wings to fly, actually. So when I get to class, they'll be like, oh, Miss Usum, what are we making today? But they wouldn't know that, oh, Robot Got Talent got my back every day. Every time of the day, Robot Got Talent have my back. And using that curriculum have really been helpful. Really, really helpful. They have never let me down at any point. So each time they keep evolving, they create things. It looks like they just do those things for me to keep my club running, to keep it running. So Robot Got Talent, they have really been helpful in this part of my business, and I really appreciate them. I really, really appreciate them. There's so much more that we haven't really touched in Robot Got Talent robotics, like the recent automobile. I've gone through it, but we haven't touched it. We haven't done anything. So that is going to be for third term. That is going to be for the next term. So by the time I'm drawing up my curriculum, so probably everything, we might not be able to do everything because the time slot in each school is sometimes not enough for us to complete a project. So we can do, depending on the length of the project, we can do a project in 2 weeks. If it's not really long, we can do a project in 2 weeks. We can do it once a week. And again, the concentration of the children. Another thing is there are so much on one kit. So many people want to register. So many people want to be part of robotics club. But because of the limited resources that we have, we try to okay, this is the first set that applied for the club, so this is what we are going to take for this term. So next time when opportunity comes, if you're fast enough to register, you'll be part of the people that will be a robotics club, because we don't really have much of the robotic kits. But oh my god, Robot Got Talent, you are the bomb. If you're not using Robot Got Talent, please hook up, because they are really doing a good job. They are really doing a good job, and I appreciate them on all levels. I am so grateful. And let me tell you something, Robot Got Talent. Cuties Coder Jojo is still in existence because you got my back. I always log on to Robot Got Talent. I see projects to work on. Depending on the season, like it is Easter period, we can do the Easter project there. Is it the Easter bunny or the Easter egg? We can do that on from Robot Got Talent. So it's just so amazing with Robot Got Talent. I appreciate you people so much. And finally, before I leave, I would love to leave everybody with this, that you can do whatever you set your heart to do. My club, before I ventured into it, I really financially I wasn't really up there, but it was the passion. It was the passion that drove me into it, and that passion is still keeping me. With that passion, I was able to locate Robots Got Talent and other organizations that are really helpful to me, that I get project from, like the Scratch. I hook up with a Code Club Global, Raspberry Pi Foundation. Sorry, I hope that is permitted here. I'm so sorry. I get other projects from other organizations for free, and it's really helpful for me. Really helpful for me. I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate the opportunity to speak on this platform. I do not take it for granted. I am so grateful, so grateful. Thank you very much. I hope to be here live in the 8th Robot Got Talent anniversary next year. Thank you so much, and bye for now.
Thanks.
Guys,
And thank you.
So, I know like a few of you want to sign out, so thanks a lot for attending today. Really appreciate it. It's a pleasure having you all as a part of our team. So, just to end the meeting, can I just ask you for a picture? Let's take a picture together.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yep. Okay. Let's do anything. Oh, let's do it. Just a screenshot. Just another one, please. Yeah. Great. Thanks everyone again for attending, and I really appreciate it. We'll be having this video uploaded soon with the different partitions for representatives and for the collaborators. Thanks everyone. Especially thanks for you, Eduardo, for attending.
Thank you,
Really
guys.
appreciate
Really.
it. And
Thank
good
you,
luck.
Eduardo.
Good luck in your event today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll send it to you.
Nice
Thank
to meet you all. Good luck.
Okay. Have a
Thank you.
good one. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Have a nice time.